You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. Bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. They've gone up here. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Glanced away nicely, but fine short finally.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Over, Kolkata 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Dale into the attack now from the south end.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Doesn't beat the infield. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 6 runs added in that over. Kolkata 17 for none.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Siraj from the north end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Big edge, where's that going? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. 8 runs added there. Kolkata 25 for none.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Brilliant diving stop. Wow, that's missed the lot. Everyone's gone up. This could be out. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 4 runs added there. Kolkata 29 for 1. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Great delivery, looked to be the slow ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Gale ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Joseph from the south end. Edge, but it drops safely. Can't get that outside the ring field. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Perfectly timed.
Picked the shorter ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching, look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
A very defensive field, this.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Some adjustments to the field. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. High in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Kolkata, a 55 for 1. Degar, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Eleven runs added there. Kolkata a 66 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Maxwell, the spinner, coming into the attack. That is quite extraordinary. Treyas, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Over Kolkata, a 74 for 1. Degar from the south end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over, 9 off it. Kolkata around 3 for 1.
Might look to go big again here.
Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 10 runs added in that over. Kolkata are 93 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Green coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Kolkata are 95 for 2. Maxwell from the north end. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Straight to the fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. Smacks that away through the gap. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got that away nicely. End of the over, 10 off it. Kolkata, 122 for 2.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Joseph back into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried something a bit different last delivery. And the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Shreyas has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
How will he reply?
Perfectly timed. "15 runs out of there. Kolkata are 137 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Green from the south end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Jeez, timed that well.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot through the gap. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
At number 5 for Kolkata.
Joseph over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over. Kolkata for 161 for 3. Siraj, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. Dale, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. A direct hit and this could be gone. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
It's another wicket, it's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
And out. Superb bowling.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket and a... Very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Number 7 for Kolkata.
They've gone up here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Too straight and punched through the leg side.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
And that's the end of the innings. Kolkata have set a target of 184 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Stark coming in.
Great shot through the gap.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. There's a chance if it hits. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Sweetly hit down the ground, they'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Whacked away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. finds the fielder with that shot. Smacks that away through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Another tremendous over. It's a fantastic start to this power play and this chase.
Start from the north end. Straight over mid-off. Great shot forward.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And out. Superb bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot through the gap. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Kolkata was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field into the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Four overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a fourth or a fifth change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
And crunched down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been four otherwise.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Kolkata wants a fair piece of this ball. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's four more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Cuts that off well in the infield. Needs a direct hit. Drilled that one away. Chakravarti from the south end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Out. Good catch, close to the ground. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Narayan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Can't get that outside the ring field. Green, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Great shot through the gap. straight to the fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Russell from the north end. Misses everything. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. A direct hit and this could be gone. Quick onto that in the infield. Massive appeal. Just been missing them.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now on 74.
Narayan, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Got that away nicely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Finds the fielder with that shot. Missed the lot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Narayan from the south end. Goes over the top with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Square cut, finds point. No run. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. – ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Brilliant diving stop. Nearly gets the edge. Aurora with a great delivery there. Drilled that one away. Kolkata managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Going with pace now.
Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Iyer over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Pinged off the bat.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Needs to be on target. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Iyer from the north end. Joseph ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 137 for 7.
Got that away nicely. Needs a direct hit.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Dives and takes a very good catch. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Misses everything.
End of the 18th over. The score is now 142 for 8.
Chakravarti back on now. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
Really playing all their shots there over. Very expensive.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Was quick onto that in the infield.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for four.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Have to go for it now.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally, won't stop that. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's just outrageous.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edged it. Start with a huge appeal.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win and they rightfully celebrate.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.